hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Don't ask no questions. Tell her to pull a fuck on my body and everything. Listen, y'all can say what y'all want about Barbie, but she was one of the only, and y'all know y'all be making fun of her hair and everything like that, but she's the only one that was smart enough to have not only her song on last season, but on this season. So whatever. At this point, she was smart enough to at least do that. Okay. So today in this video, we're gonna talk about the finale of South Central, in the words of Barbie, and also just the season in whole and some of the stuff that I thought about it, since I've been on and everything. All right. So before I get started, I already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And how I'm gonna do it first, we're gonna talk about the finale. This finale to me took such a dark turn. They need to, at this point, like decide what they're gonna do with this show. Okay. They need to decide whether they are going to cancel the show or not, because last night was disgusting. Last night was trash. It was ghetto, garbage, because it's like the one, they're fighting for like stupid reasons, and two, we seen on camera somebody spit on somebody and it was just nasty. The spit was drooping down, and Cashmere, no offense to Cashmere, I don't care if she ran across this video, I don't care. Her teeth look really nasty, so it's kind of like that spit stuck. All right. Kenzie was smelling of, after breath and morning breath. It was just, So I felt really bad for Kenzie when she got spit on by Cashmere, because Kenzie, to me, wasn't even trying to, have any like beef or problems with Cashmere. Cashmere was the one that was really kind of pressing Kenzie, so it kind of like irritated me how she spit on her. And we got even to the point where they were talking about unaliving Kenzie because I'm not unaliving Kenzie. My bad, y'all. Unaliving Kenzie because she exposed Trade. Okay, so allegedly she exposed Trade, and Trade threatened to unalive Kenzie because of that. So I'm like, okay, but what does that have to do with anything that's happening in the house? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of made me mad. I was Team Kenzie when it came to that, because she really wasn't trying to do nothing like crazy. You get what I'm saying? So Cashmere, to me, she shouldn't have been casted whatsoever. And after I talk about the finale, we're gonna get into what I think about each of the cast members. Okay, she shouldn't have been casted. I'll say that when it comes to her. Not gonna lie, Barbie, you're gonna have to stop going around asking people, did you win the fight or not? Because this is her. Well, did I win the fight? She keep pulling hair out. She pulling hair out. And then you got Cashmere, oh no, get her, yeah, mark her, get her, Sky. So it's like, but Barbie, Sky got you, okay? Sky got you, Barbie. Barbie got turned into Ken, because I swear to God, Sky got those hands. Like, she's really quick with the hands. Like I said, I don't care what people say, though. I still like Barbie's music. And I think her music has extreme potential. Like, her music, to me, if they gave it to one of these little, rap girls that are not, like, let's say the greatest, they'll, chart, no cap. Like, because they're catchy, they're toony. Like, the intro, to me, I love the intro this season. And last season, like, okay, on my body, and I got you. I'm a pretty yet. Like, come on. Barbie's sick though when it comes to the music. She just can't fight like that, though. But it's like, everybody's not a fighter, so you can't really hold that against her, right? And then Joyce, her getting jumped at the finale and stuff like that. And then if y'all saw the video, I put up the video of her talking to the CEO, and the CEO basically giving them the green light to hop on Joyce, which I don't think he should have did that, to be honest. Because like I said, that jumping Joyce and the whole spitting situation and them threatening to unalive Kenzie and everything like that, that to me was when, like, I was like, okay, we gonna have to do something about this show. Like, this not tea. It's not. It's really not. It's fun to watch and stuff with the whole, like, when they thumping and everything like that. It's a little funny, but I just think last night was a little bit too far. Maybe that's just me. and I'm a little bit, too prissy with it. But that was just me. Like it was just like, oh my god, like this is like crazy. Like you could tell Kenzie was really, really mad because Kenzie couldn't do nothing, and she spit from up top. So it just goes. Like a bird when they poop on your car and it just drizzle, and then you see the drizzle by the time you exit wherever you from, and then you look at your car and you see that bird poop just dry, just sitting there. That's how the spit was just sitting on Kenzie. So it was really, really nasty, to be honest. I would have tell the network they're gonna have to pay for me or something, and some of the spit got in my mouth or something, because you would have had me okay. So to me, the finale was really annoying. And then when it came to Special K, come here, come here, Special K, cornflakes, Cheerios, come here. How you gonna do a show you can't really control your cast like that? That shows me that you shouldn't have casted some of these girls, because they should know to at least respect and listen to you. Cashmere shouldn't have been casted, like I said before. Joyce and Sky was a good addition. I think that was like perfect casting. But I think had Cash not been there, it wouldn't have been 2 days. I can guarantee you that it wouldn't have been 2 days. It would have been more than 2 days. You wanna know why? Cashmere was the main one instigating that whole the T girls fighting each other. Don't get me wrong, she wasn't the main part of it, but she was a big part of having them keep going at it and stuff like that. And she wouldn't have, gotten into it with Lady so much. So Lady would have only been really getting into it with the T girls, and probably wouldn't even had fist fought them, because she wouldn't have been so amped up after fighting Cashmere all those couple of times that she did. So I think had Cash not been casted, a lot of the situations would have been avoided, because even the Tanaya girl, Liddy friend, I'll be knowing their names because they only was in there for 2 days anyways. Hi, Liddy, though. I like Liddy. The Tanaya girl was saying how Cashmere was being very disrespectful to the production and stuff like that. So that shows me that Sister Girl was an issue from the jump. So y'all really should have got rid of her from the beginning, or like the first day or something, and y'all probably would have finished filming a whole season instead of filming, those were a couple of days that they got to film. So that's what I think about that. Okay. And then also with Isaiah crying, I felt bad for him, but it's like you kind of knew what you were doing, because it's like you put some of these girls in that shouldn't have been in there. What do you expect to happen? It's apparently her and Cashmere are friends, so that was a mistake on its own. You don't never hire your friends, because that never goes right. So yeah, but the season to me, it was okay. I feel like had they did it longer, it would have been one of the best seasons, because they actually had people in there that was funny, like Joy Sky funny, Barbie funny, Kenzie funny, and then Liddy was funny. Say Sky whooped you. No, Kenzie whooped you. I whooped you. Barbie whooped you. Nina whooped you. You get a whipping. You get a whipping. You get a whipping. Like that to me was funny when she first said it. The last episode she was dragging in, no cap. But the first episode when she said it, like the episode before the finale, when she said I was cracking. You gotta understand the funniness in it, because Joyce at that time couldn't do nothing because she was all the way on the other side of the house after getting jumped, so she was already mad. So that's why I found it funny, because it's like when you really got somebody good. Okay, so now let's get to the cast of what I thought about each person, whatever, right? So Red, she was really pretty, and she came in like as a replacement, whatever. It's kind of sad how some of these girls, put some time away, take off their jobs and everything like that. And the next thing you know, they're in there for 2 days and they just waste all their money. So I'm kind of sad that we didn't get to really see more of her, because she was a baddie, okay? She is from the ATL and she wasn't from the South Central, okay? So shout out to her. Hopefully they bring her back for something so that way she could at least get an opportunity, because a lot of these girls this season was robbed of camera time because of all the mess going on, okay? So that is for Red. So Mimi, we only heard a little bit from her, not a whole lot. Like I said, didn't get a lot of camera time either. I've seen her getting into it online with I think Cashmere and some of the girls a little bit. So that's that on her. So yay. Listen, this is what they really should have did. Instead of bringing, they should have brought another stud to compete with Ye, okay? Because I want to see her box, okay? Since it's a boxing match, it's a brawl. Let's bring Ye. Let's bring another stud. in there for Miss Ye. That's what they should have did. They should have brought in another stud in there too to make it really spicy. Instead of bringing Cashmere, they should have brought in another stud. Bam, solves it right there. Okay, Tamisha was really really quiet when she got into it with Kenzie last night. Right. Here's my whole thing. I hate, okay, when we, us in the community, right? Because, you know, I go up the community. Okay, the alphabet crew. LGBTQIA, WLMNOPQTIZZ, right? It's not good when we, because let's say if I'm a Tigara and you a stud and we insulting each other on what we are, that's pointless. Because you know why? People that are not us, they're doing that to us. So we're only helping them prove their point. You get what I'm saying? That's like me, another black person. I'm arguing with another black person. Be like, you ghetto, be you deserve to, you know, get pow. That's why the police do this to you. Like, that's dumb because I'm black too. So that could easily happen to me. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I thought about that whole argument. Not gonna lie though, Kenzie was eating her up. Okay, Kenzie eats people up verbally, very quickly. She is very quick with it with the words. So shout out to Kenzie for that. All right, so next person on the cast is Jayla. To me, when the first couple of episodes, I was just like, who's this girl in this hoodie? But then when she came out that hoodie, she is a baddie. She is a baddie, okay? Apparently half of the clothes that she wore during the season belong to half of the clothes that Cashmere wore during the season belong to her. So there's this whole online campaign saying that, you know, she Cashmere took all they people clothes and kept borrowing them and wearing it, okay, and stole it. That's the rumor going around. I would have liked to see more from her. It seemed like she was kind of not instigating, but sort of laughing at everything going on, which would have been me, to be honest. So I would have wanted to see more from her as well. So we'll stay tuned for that reunion, okay? So the Mulan girl, right? That's the one that was throwing the pads at. I think had the season more went on, she would have probably got into it with some of the other girls in there too, and of course gotten into it more with some of the T girls, aka Joyce and Sky. She is a baddie. To be honest, some of these girls could have easily did Blue Girls Club. There was a couple of girls that was supposed to be on Blue Girls Club that was supposed to be on South Central that ended up doing Blue Girls Club, which a lot of the girls from the season could do both. So one of them is especially her. I think she could have did Blue Girls Club. I think the last girl I showed y'all, Red, she could have did Blue Girls Club. Jayla could have did Blue Girls Club. So yeah. Next person is Foxy. Listen, Miss Anointed, Miss Blood of the Jesus Christ. I like her because when she was arguing with Cash, such a you know how Cash argues, such a ass up, right? When she was arguing with Cash, she was eating her up. I'm sorry, she won that. You ate that. That was the definition of her, to be honest, because she was not letting it go. She was saying, I'm anointed with the blood of Jesus Christ. Okay, and you are not going to come for me. All right. I liked it. I like the energy. Like I said, I think she doesn't belong on this show, though, because you could tell she came there with an actual purpose, not just there to fight, which a lot of this show is what they do. She could have ended up on like a show, like a Big Legs Baddies collection. That would have been better for her, to be honest, versus that, or like a Deja Vu. Even Blue Girls a little bit. She would fit in there as well too. All right. Next person up, you guys, is Buttercup. Now, Buttercup, something wrong with Sister Girl, I think mentally. No shade and no offense. Because she seems a little ditzy. She seems a little dingy. Maybe that's just me. Like, she'll come in there, she's like, Joyce, I just stole your remote. What you gonna do about it, man? What you gonna do about it? You a man. What's up? And I'm just like, what's wrong with this girl? Like, she comes out of nowhere all the time. And the reason why I blame a lot of what happened in the house on her, because Liddy and Nina would defend her saying, oh, she's getting bullied, but they wouldn't be in the room sometimes when some of it's going on. So they would automatically assume that Buttercup was just getting hit for no reason. But half the time, sometimes, I'm not going to lie, sometimes they would bully her. Some of the times she would just be starting with the T-Girls. So it's like you start with the T girls, and then you mad when the T girls get on you, and then you play victim. So that's where Buttercup lose me, and she just dingy to me. Like the girl just, and can you hit back when somebody hitting you? I'm like, I can't do reality shows like that because I'm telling you, like, I would end up in handcuffs. I swear to you, I would. I really would. Okay, all right. Next person you guys is Sky. Okay, you know my body. Okay, that's the first you know my body, right? I like her a lot. She has one of the best hands out of all the T girls. I think she's number one, and Kenzie's number two, or they're neck and neck, to be honest. Both of them are number one with the hands because the girls swing. I will say this: I don't like how her and Joyce bought the tampons and the pads, because you being a trans girl, you are you buying those pads and throwing them at them, and the tampons and throwing it at them. You're basically mocking the female anatomy, and you wanting to be a female yourself. It's not the smartest thing for you to try to do, because if they did something similar to that, like brought some hormone pills and threw it at you, that's like mocking what trying to become. So I wouldn't do that if I were them. I don't think that was smart on them. It wasn't cute at all. It just doesn't make sense. Like, you're trying to become a female and you're like making fun of them having a period. Like, don't you wish you had one? You get what I'm saying? That's just what I thought about that whole thing. The dog treats though was funny. That was cute, but they could have left the tampons and the thing alone. I do like how she had Joyce's back. That showed how loyal of a friend she is. I wish that she didn't walk away when Joyce, was in that closet, okay, getting pummeled on like a Pomeranian girl. So I wish she hadn't walked away and she jumped in while she was in the vicinity. So that kind of confused me when she did that. But other than that, I like her. All right, and she scalped. She. Why you pulling hair out? She scalped a Barbie so much. Oh my god, scalped her bald. Next person is Nina. So Nina, to me, okay, I would like her, and then she would get on my nerves, because I felt like there was a point in time she was picking on Joyce. Like, Joyce wouldn't even be bothering her, and she would just be picking on her, especially when they were in the car, when I guess they were trying to get Danye and Red to sit next to each other. She's like, leave my cousin alone. You don't gotta talk to my cousin. Like, nobody was talking to you or doing anything negative towards anybody you're even friends with. So you at that point was just trying to start a problem with Joyce. So I will say that. When it comes to Nina, I don't think she had to jump Joyce with Liddy. Liddy had that on her own, to be honest, because Liddy baby put kiwi on them cheeks. So I know she could have did it with Joyce, which she low-key did. Okay. I will say though, she not scary though, because she put up on a whole cast of the Blue Girls Club. If y'all haven't seen that video, check it out on YouTube. She was swinging and doing her big one. So she not scary. I will say that. All right, next person is Cashmere. She shouldn't have been casted. Such your up, such your up. Okay, let's shut your ass up. Who you talking to, little girl? Little girl? Little girl? She shouldn't be casted. I don't think she's a baddie. Like, the show is South Central Baddies. I'm sorry. It is sorry to be mean, but it's like, it's true. Like, you're not a baddie. Like, no. Like I said, I'm telling you, had she not been in the cast, that show would have lasted more than 2 days. I can guarantee you it would. Because the T-girls would have calmed down. They would have stopped fighting each other. They would just probably put them on separate locations in the house, and that would have been that. I think she was nasty for spitting on Kenzie the way that she did, to be honest, because Kenzie couldn't do nothing to her after she spit on her. Okay, and she needs to return all these people clothes and personal items that she had. Okay, all right. Joyce, you know my boy. What happened? She, to me, is one of the funniest people I've seen on like these network television stuff. She's really funny. And the reason why I say this is because she's very quick. I don't know if it's the New York in her or what. I know somebody, one of my entertainers says that they know her before like she transitioned, and apparently she's always been that funny. But to me, she needs, she's going to be on season 4, so she needs to come back for future shows, because I want to see her like a different light without just all this fighting. Like, I want to get to know more a little bit about her transition, all that type stuff. like I said, I don't think it was cute what she did with the pads and everything like that. She at some points was kind of picking on Butter and kind of, pushing her around and, puffing her chest at Butter around, but Butter was letting it happen. But there was some points where the real girls was messing with her, aka Sky, and the T girls. I will say that, all right. But and then I didn't like how she said that NB. Because are you really black, Joyce, or are you just white? Is she white or black? Because she's so light that I'm just like, I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. But I do think that she was a good addition and a good cast. She should have went on actual Baddies because I think she has the aesthetic enough to even sit next to those girls. She does, in my opinion. She really does. And when her and Joyce did her and Sky did that little hair flip in the balcony, that was sickening. So I got to give that to Joyce. Okay. Last person is Liddy. Okay. Well, no, not last person. It's Liddy. Put kiwi on them cheeks. Okay, Liddy to me, she had me in the beginning, but she lost me towards the end. The reason why I'm saying that is because she would be defending Butter and then she wouldn't know what actually happened. So she just assumed that they was just hitting Butter and punching Butter. And none of them actually like punched Butter in the face, which they could have, because there was plenty of times that she was kind of like tugging at them and they could have boom, bow, in the words of Fabio, but they didn't do that. So that's where she kind of lost me. To me, she made the season iconic. Her and Joyce made the season to me iconic. And it's funny because they don't get along. But those two were the ones that made the season pop out to me because of one, the whole rapping thing. And I was team her against Cashmere 100% because you could tell Cashmere for some reason just doesn't like her. I don't even think if it wouldn't even have to do with the kids, I still think they would have got into it. I feel like she sees Liddy in her white tee. Okay, she sees the white tee. Because Liddy, I like people with nice teeth, right? So I think that all of the moment she seen Liddy smile, it was a wrap for her, all right? Because she has her full set of teeth, and y'all know Cashmere is missing them because she biting on bricks. So I think that I'm Team Liddy when it comes to Cashmere. If she just lost me with the whole jumping thing, I don't think she had to jump Joyce. Apparently, she said Joyce hit her or did something to her off camera. We didn't get to see it aired, which was kind of sad, but I wish we did see it get aired. But I do want to see her on future shows because I think she's funny. I like people. You could fight and all, but if you're boring, you can't just fight the whole episode. She actually is funny. That's what I like about her. She said, Kenzie wants you. You just a big knot. Like that to me is funny. Like you gotta be quick with it for me to like you. Like I like people that are quick with it. So I actually like her. I want her to come back, maybe for like a Deja Vu or a South Central Baddie. Not South Central Baddie, Big Legs Baddie collection. I want to see with her on one of the other two. Okay. All right. So next person is Kenzie. Okay. Here's the thing with Miss Kenzie. Okay. Kenzie to me shouldn't have came back this season because I feel like she lowered her stock. You ended up on Deja Vu. You could have did the Academy because they're filming the Academy. What I noticed, they didn't put no T-Girls on the Academy. What's up with that? Y'all use them for all them other shows. Why not put them on the Academy, right? So I feel like she lowered her stock by coming back. I don't think she should have did this season because you did Deja Vu, so your stock is already higher. She should have just moved on to another show like Naj did. One thing with Naj that I like, and if y'all know Naj, she did South Central Baddie season 2. She doesn't piggyback on shows. Like she did Blue Girls Club, she went on to the next show. She did some other shows, she goes to the next. She goes on to the like better and better shows. So I don't think she should have did this season. I do like how her and Barbie kind of stuck together. And Kenzie, I don't care what nobody say. Kenzie is a good fighter. She knows how to fight. All right. I don't care what nobody say. She has those hands, and they're lethal, baby. All right. That's one thing about it. Lethal as heck. All right. So this person I want to talk about is Barbie. She at that. We at that. Baddest of the baddest. I want to see you bad. I will say this. Barbie be riding the fence. She be a fake sometimes. One day she be cool with Joyce and him and Sky. Another day she be cool with just Kenzie. So I'm like, which one is it? You just need to be cool with Kenzie, screw them other girls. Cause guess what? That's your friend. You know her longer than all of these girls from New York. Okay? Cause they're gonna be had each other back. That's one thing that pisses me off with Bobby. She's a people's pleaser, and I used to be like that. Not no more. I don't care no more. Like, screw you. Because the other day, I'm telling you, people don't care about you like you think. I swear to you. And she was, I think Barbie's one of those people that think that like people care more than they actually do. So I do like Barbie's music, like I said in the beginning. Okay, she's sticking to me with the music. So shout out to Barbie for that. Okay, and she needs to when she does one of these shows again, she need to put a swimming cap on so they don't scalp her ball the way that she was doing it because they was having her looking like an Indian girl. I was like, poor Barbie. Stop going around asking people, did you win a fight? But all in all, this season to me, I would give it an 8 out of 10. This season was actually entertaining. I really wish it was actually longer because we would have got a really good season. I wish we had got more dialogue. I wish we got confessionals. But like I said, they only filmed it for 48 hours. So that's all the episodes we got for 48 hours. Next season, they need to not have, if they're going to, this is the thing, if they're going to have T girls, have it be, do a trans version of South Central Baddies. South Central Baddies, T girls. South Central Baddies just regular girls. Because mixing the two, they're gonna end up getting into it and then they're gonna end up brawling. And then y'all can't be looking stupid. It was like, oh my god. Cause like, come on now. I'm just saying. All right. Let me know what you guys think about this season in whole and the finale. Leave your comments down below and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.